A company is now offering public rides in their flying drone for $199. What could go wrong? So here, I'm going to cut off the music, but there you go. I don't think this is safe.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being a little paranoid here. I don't know. Then again,
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's you know. There you go. I don't know. I wouldn't feel safe in it.
Mm-mm.
I would not feel safe in this bad boy. Okay. It just doesn't look good. Doesn't feel good to me. Doesn't feel good in my stomach. Gives 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 me a lot of hesitation. Gives me a lot of hesitation indeed. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. All right. So there you go. Nick, drone flying. Are you into it?
Absolutely not. I
Oh.
don't. I don't. I don't like heights. I get very like queasy vertigo
Mm-hmm.
when I don't feel like I'm grounded in any way,
Mm-hmm.
and that alone would make me not do that. But I'm gonna do a hard pass on sitting in a drone and flying around.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What about you?
Um. Eh. I skydived once. I've done some crazy things. Why not? I don't know. With the nukes dropping, with the nukes at risk dropping, and you know, at this point, why not? Why not? Let's live life, folks. Let's live life to the fullest and do it, shall we? I think so. Let's do it. Let's do it. So there you go.
I can't wait to hear how that one goes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Kit Cabello died of
I
a
didn't.
drone crash.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Drone flying. You know, we already got AI. We already got and again, I think Skynet has won at this point.
Oh yeah.
But we'll be laughing. Have you seen like the Stormtrooper or Bigfoot vlogs on YouTube and on X lately?
I've seen. I haven't like what, but I've seen stuff on X, which I don't know. You got me back on X, by the
Oh,
way.
I
This is
did.
your.
Oh
It's your
no.
fault. Yeah,
Oh no. I'm
it's your
sorry, man.
fault.
Well, so I think this is a good story maybe to segue into. So, for those who don't know or need to be in the know, the Bigfoot vlogs and the Stormtrooper vlogs are like somebody did like these AI things of like these Bigfoot and Yeti or Stormtroopers being like influencers, trying new things, you know,
Yeah.
going out like, you know, he's like, all right, chat, I'm doing this. I'm going to go skydiving. All right, chat, we're eating this good food. All right, chat, I'm going to shoot my shot with this girl. And it's like, it's like something from I don't know, from the Outer Limits or the Twilight Zone, where we're we're bombarded with all this imagery. Like we are, I think we are at a form of idiocracy or a proto form of it,
Oh,
a proto form of idiocracy, Brave New World, Fahrenheit 451. Fallout and maybe Blade Runner 2049, all of this mixed together, and it's
and let's not forget 1984,
oh
which is right
1984 too.
behind me.
Yeah,
Right behind
1984
me on
too.
my bookshelf. Yep.
Yeah, and it's fascinating that you know we have these cell phones and we're attached to them, and we do instant
Hmm.
communication, and I think we've lost ourselves in the ones and twos, and while we are able to still go outside, I think us as a species, I think we're going to lose more of ourselves as the internet and technology become more advanced. That's if we don't destroy ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, yeah, Skynet, the Matrix, has effectively won. We cannot live without the internet. I mean, I know there's people who are off grid, and you know what? If you can do that, fine. I mean,
Yeah.
but the system will get you. And I think at this point now, anyone in the '90s that warned about the dangers of over reliance of technology and as it continued to grow, um, it wasn't heard. And now I wonder about the next generation and the generation after that and generation after that. I don't know, Nick. I don't know what your thoughts, because I mean, I think you've been on more on social media than you have a bigger presence. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Because there's also the essence of losing our own privacy too, because now everyone knows about you.
Oh, let me tell you, I used to be such a private person, and now I don't care if people like see me taking a dump because it's just there's no privacy in my world really much anymore. But that's fine. I think you're right. I think we have lost so much of our human connection, and I kind of felt like it was escalated during COVID. And I remember when we were locked down the first time, there were points where it would be days, and I was single at the time too, and it would just be days where like I wouldn't have any human interaction,
Yeah,
and I would just sit there, I'd be like, "Hello," I'm like, "Okay, I can still talk," like, and
yeah,
I think that when you're sitting there and you're doing things, like at work we did Zoom happy hours and Zoom lunches and all that stuff, and we just became so forced to become comfortable and change our habits to communicating over video, over text, over any way than face to face and eye to eye, that I think it really changed sort of our behavior. And you see the rise in depression, and you see the
yeah,
rise in anxiety, and you really see it among Gen Z, and even Gen Alpha. And I think Gen Z was robbed of some of the most important human connection developing times, as they weren't able to finish college and they weren't able to go work in an office for the first time, or work in real life, after trade school or whatever it is that they do. And I think we're just kind of in this position now where so many people are feeling empty from
yeah.
lack of connection, and it's causing a mental health crisis, which I talk about often, mental health. And I think that it's really sad. And I know personally, I am making a conscious effort to like do stuff during the week after work, because with my job, I'm on Zoom calls all day. That's pretty much what I do. And it's it's a very void feeling at the end of the day. And so I would encourage people to spend less time on social media, and which is totally against me going back on X, but it's something that I know I consciously try to do. I consciously try to be in real life with people when it's possible, and it's very easy to not. And I think that we should just prioritize human connection and human relationships face to face. And social media is, for all of the connecting it's done with people, there's so much good with it. It also has done so much harm to our relationships with people,
Hmm.
and it just kind of gives you this feeling of connection to people that you're not really connected with. It gives you a curated piece of someone's life, and most people show the ups, they don't show the downs, and then it makes you feel like if you're in a down that you should be up. And I'm guilty too of being envious of some people that you see on social media doing something cool, or having this giant following and making all this money or stuff like that. And I just think it's, at the end of the day, my hope for people and myself is to just keep looking inward and know who you are, stay true to who you are, have integrity, and don't let other people and their curated lives to you impact you. And then also like build relationships in real life with people, because those are the ones that are gonna matter, and those are the ones that are gonna fulfill you.
Exactly. So I will say this to everybody that's tuning in and watching: please be safe out there. Please take good care of each other out there. Um, and touch grass. How's that sound? Touch grass, as you should.